Welcome to the Profit Lifestyle for Fitness Entrepreneurs podcast. My name is Scott Carpenter. I am a personal trainer turned multiple gym owner and investor who's already been through the rock bottom and near bankruptcy in the fitness business. But I've been lucky enough to come out the other side and have turned the profits of my fitness business into indestructible wealth. I'll be sharing the no bullshit strategies, tactics, and advice to win big in business and in life. So if you're a gym owner, a personal trainer, or an online coach who wants to make multiple six figures in take-home profit and have the freedom with your time to actually enjoy it, subscribe now to this podcast. This is the show for you. All right, welcome back, everybody. The Profit Lifestyle for Fitness Entrepreneur. I am your host, Scott Carpenter, and with me, as always, is co-host Andy Miller. And hey, today we're going to talk about something that is something that I've experienced. Andy, you've experienced it.
Yes.
We field calls like this all the time, but you know that you need business help. We all, at every stage, you need business help. I don't care if you got a $10 million.
Everyone can benefit from some type of mentor.
Yeah, absolutely. The mentor, the business coaching, paying for shortcuts, right? Paying to help solve your problems. And in business, an investment in that can skyrocket your business. It really can. But it's also scary as shit to pay money. And again, I'm not going to name any names anywhere, but business coaching, like I took forever to become I didn't want to become a business coach because I felt the space was incredibly greasy. I felt it was like fear porn, preying on people. When I got on sales calls with some gym business coaching companies, it was awful. It was awful.
Yeah.
I mean, bullshit detectors were flying off, this, that, and the other. And don't get me wrong, I have hired many and I've joined many. Some have been good. Some have been a complete, like, dude, you just sold me bullshit. It's total smoke and mirrors. And I mean, you can get this with, not just with this, but it can be with SEO. It can be with marketing companies that run your ads. It can be with software companies. The sales guys will tell you whatever the fuck they want. And you're all excited. You're like, oh man, this is what's going to help me. This is the missing piece. I'm going to have my breakthrough. And you get in and you're like, this is dog shit. It's underwhelming, or it's like, dude, you just flat out lied about things, or you said it was going to do all this. You didn't do any of it. And this is incredibly common. And Andy, you and I have certainly experienced this with marketing companies, with software companies, with business coaches and mentors, right?
Absolutely. I mean, and that's the thing is a lot of these times you're trusting in someone off of one, maybe two conversations. And that's really scary for a lot of people. And not only that, but like a lot of these companies require a large upfront amount to get started. They call it onboarding or ramp up or initiation fee, whatever you want to call it. Their front end offer is thousands of dollars. You're forking over thousands of dollars to a company that you have had one, maybe two conversations with. And then what ends up happening is you end up having those conversations with a sales guy who then sells you and then hands you off to somebody else on the team. You never talk to that salesperson again. And like, it's a completely different experience at that point. And like, I'm sitting here saying these things because I've been through it. But I also know that people that are like, well, I know I need a business coach. These are your fears, and they're valid. There's actual like evidence, and I'm sitting here, personal experience, telling you, yes, these are things that do happen. Do they happen with every company? No, but can they? Absolutely, and it's terrifying for a lot of people.
It is, because it's a lot of money, and I can't tell you, as I've been helping gym owners and online coaches, med spa owners and chiropractors, also kind of bolt on the GLP, HRT, peptide side. Holy cow. A lot of them have paid multiple tens of thousands of dollars to companies that the expectations they're going to be able to create and fill a funnel, right? And just handle all their marketing needs. And a lot of times it's the website, it's the GHL automations, and they'll do marketing posts for them and maybe even do paid ads. And again, they're paying a lot of times 15, 20, 30 grand. And man, I was just on with Sammy. She did that with 2 companies, just flat out just fucking ripped her off. And especially in that, because the Wild West right now with these peptides, it's like, oh yeah, and listen, it is the easiest way to make money right now, hands down. But we look at when I'm going into or looking and see what these companies do in our coaching call, they haven't done X, Y, or Z. They're building all these things out before it's necessary. Great, you have this machine. Nothing's going into it. Right. And it kills me because she's been paying them since December, like $2,000 or $2,500 a month. Gotten 0 people from this. Okay. And I'm like, listen, Sammy, you got to take marketing into your own hands. I had her make 1 post on her personal page, not her business page, because nobody's going to fucking see it. No, they finally started making posts 5 months later, and they're dog shit. She was so pissed. And then I'm just like, here, make this 1 post on yours. It's literally 1 sentence, guys. She signed up by that call. She signed up 3 people from it, from 1 post, okay, on her personal Facebook. And then she had an appointment right after ours yesterday when we got off her coaching call. She signed up that person too. 4 new clients, 1 stupid post that I guided her on. And it's just like she spent, and this is the 2nd or 3rd company. You just got to be careful out there, guys. And listen, anytime you've been burned, you are scared straight to trust anybody else again. And I get that 100%. And this is why we wanted to talk about it today, because I deal with calls like this all the time. Literally just yesterday, Craig, right, who just sold his gym. He just sold his gym. I worked with him in the past. Selling the gym is the right thing for him. Like, yes, let's sell this. Here's how to do it, blah, blah, blah. He finally got it done. But he's moving into the online coaching space and wants to do GLPs and peptides. He's like, hey, you got a couple minutes? He sent me a DM. And I'm like, yeah, what's up? And he wanted to do this. He's like, I've been seeing some of your stuff. I was on with a company who will build my business for this. Right. And I'm like, well, that doesn't exist. Like, but they were going to charge him. I think it was 12 grand, maybe 15. I'm pretty sure it was 12. And I'm like, listen, I'm working with like 6 people simultaneously who've been through that rigmarole. And like, it's bullshit. They can't just build a 20, 30 grand a month business and hand it to you. Like, it's just not going to happen. No. And I have seen this over and over with multiple companies as we're working with all these people. And we're getting them through this. And like another one, oh my God, Dorota, like that's a horrible story. Horrible. But like I get it, guys. You got to be careful. And so that's one aspect. We've spent money before. It wasn't money well spent. But the thing is you still need the help. And some of you are scared about it. And I understand that because Andy and I, we've experienced it. I have these conversations on a daily basis. If you want to talk to people that we're working with, we're happy to put you in touch to share what the real damn experience is. But the bigger issue is for those of you who need the business help but can't afford it.
Right.
This is where you either go for it, and if it works out, awesome. If it doesn't work out, you're screwed. Or you kick that can down the road and you just keep struggling month after month, quarter after quarter, year after year. And you're just working really hard and going nowhere and just treading water. And that sucks too.
It does. And like, I'm not sitting here and saying that one-on-one coaching is not beneficial for people, because it is, right? But we have to understand too, from the actual coaching standpoint, why the barrier to entry is so high. Because one-on-one coaching requires a lot of your coach's time, right? Mm-hmm. And time is not scalable, and it's our most valuable asset. So when it comes to one-on-one coaching, the barrier to entry is higher. There's simply 2 sales calls because every single sales call takes time. There's a large upfront fee because people want to make sure that their time is protected, that you're not just going to, come in, take everything and then bounce out. And so I get that. And that's why one-on-one coaching programs have higher points of entry. They have that onboarding fee. Their monthly, ongoing fees are higher for those reasons. Now, at the same point, that's why they're set up that way. We know they're beneficial, but what happens when you're like, I just can't afford it, but I still need help? And like, look at like Larry Williams, right? Like Larry had been in our pipeline for like, at least a year, if not longer.
Yeah.
And we did the whole dating thing. We hopped on calls over months. He did like a intro offer of ours, the 10K weekend. And it actually took till we did the summit in Scottsdale in February that he flew out to and met in person and got to meet not only you and me and the rest of the team, but also our current clients. Did he finally decide to sign up? Because it was a big commitment for him. And
Yeah.
it was a big upfront ask. And it took over a year for him to do it and meeting us in person. And unfortunately, some of you guys out there don't have that luxury, right? You don't get a chance to maybe meet these people online, or maybe you don't have a year to wait. You need help immediately. And like, what do you do then?
Yeah. And listen, like if Larry got started a year ago, because he's off to an amazing
I
start.
know. And that's the thing, like, but it
Whoa.
takes a lot of trust, right? Yes, Larry closed a $3,100 package within like the first couple of weeks, and then he just sold another $1,800 package, like I think last week. I was trying to look at my messages. I couldn't remember exactly when it was. So like he's doing an amazing start, and like the amount of the money that he has committed to us has already been paid back in full. And that's one of the things that we really pride ourselves on, is that like when someone does sign up with us, our job is to make sure they're getting ROI as fast as possible. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You committed money. We want to make sure you get that back and then some, and then continue on from there. But like, again, it was a large commitment for him to do up front. I think he, maybe even took out a loan or something like
Yeah,
that
he had to get
to pay
a
for it.
small loan on it,
Yeah.
which I didn't even want him to do. So, because he wanted to sign up and do that. And I'm like, hold off on that because, like, I would rather just stretch these payments out for you so you don't have to do it. Because it was an MCA loan and they charge high
Yep.
interest. And like, guys, I protect your wallets more than my own. I can promise you that. But it's something he said he wanted to do anyways
Right.
because he wanted to be committed and doing. I'm like, okay, but so he chose to do it, even though I said, let me just help you. And we did it anyways. He got the loan, but we decided to space that anyways. Cause I'm like, let me do it anyways. But the point is like, he had to wait like a whole year to see this big progress. And that sucks.
It does.
And,
And
but it's
like I
great
said,
that
some
kudos to
people
him.
don't even have a year.
Right. Exactly. A lot of guys don't have a year. And some of you can't even get that loan or whatever it is. And so what do? You're stuck in this rock in this hard place where you know you need the help, but you can't make it happen. And we get calls after calls after calls, emails, DMs on this stuff all the time. And listen, I get it and Andy gets it
Yep.
because my first several years in business, are you kidding me? There wasn't any money left over. It was hand to mouth, fear based, you
Month to
know.
month, paycheck to paycheck.
Yep. And there was no room to spare. And and that's hard because the one-on-one has to be pricier, right? Like
Right.
I can get pulled. I got a million things going on. I can get pulled in a million directions. I can only take on so many one-on-one clients because
Yep.
if I take on more, guess what? I can't deliver good value to the person I'm working with,
Right.
period. Because it takes up a decent amount of my time as we build your business together and make it evolve and make it work. So it has to be expensive. And this is why we got to figure out a better way. Because the other con sometimes too is when you do like a group mastermind or a group thing, you don't get some of that individualized help that you need either.
Right. You basically
Right.
get access to, you maybe get access to some online courses, and then like a community through a Facebook group or a school group or something like that. But it feels like you're just another number a lot of the
Right.
times.
Absolutely. And so, but the main thing is we have such a lot of demand, people wanting to work with us, but our time is finite too. Right. And we'll expand our team and have more coaches and mentors like Andy and myself and Taylor only when we've got somebody really good, really qualified. You know what it's like to get pawned off on somebody who doesn't really know their shit in a company. It's so frustrating.
Yes. I'm just
We're
rolling my
not
eyes over
doing
here,
that.
everyone that can't see me.
We're
And
not
that's not
doing
our
that
goal,
ever.
right?
Andy, you're experiencing that right now on the marketing end.
Right.
Hiring a company with it, which we all have. But main thing is like, we don't want to just have stuff and sell shit. The whole point is we have to make your business more profitable, period. And we have to do it where we're either making it more profitable or we're helping you buy back your time or both. Okay. We need to get you results, period. Period. Like gone are the day. I haven't been able to sell shit I don't believe in since I made that decision when I was like 25 years old and quit my corporate job. I'm like, I'm done. Can't do it. And so we've decided, though, we need to help people at different levels who don't have always the necessary funds, or it's not the right timing, or maybe you just don't trust us enough yet to make a big commitment.
Which is fine.
Which is fine. And so what we decided is we are going to open up and work with you in different ways. We will absolutely work with you one-on-one. Okay? 100%. We will definitely do that. But for those of you who need to dip your toe in, or those of you who can't afford to do that, we are going to have two other options. And this is right around the corner, absolutely right around the corner. So take a note of this. We'll announce it when it's ready to go, but it's right around the corner. We're going to have like a group plus coaching experience and mastermind. And it is where you're going to get access to all the shit we have, right? All the courses on high ticket, all the courses on how to bolt on GLPs and peptides and HRT in your business, all the courses on marketing and sales and hiring for your team and all that kind of stuff. We're going to have all that where you can get in there and dig in, but we're also going to guide you through with it with some personalized instruction on it. And you can ask all the questions you want inside of our community to us, to other people. And, you know, we're going to make sure this works insanely well for you and you get the personalization and the direction that you need as well. And that's really big because your business is probably a little bit different than my business, than Andy's business, than so this person's business and that person's business. So there are different solutions that are going to be applicable to you. We're going to help you find those, right? You're going to get everything that you need. We're going to have group calls where you can hop on with us 1, 2, 3 times a week. And we're going to do all this stuff together. When we have a new winning marketing play that we just announced in our group on Tuesday and gave it to everybody, you're getting that.
Yep.
Right? When we develop point of sale materials for signage or pop-up banners or this or that, whatever, you're going to get that. Right? When we have a social media play that works, you're going to get that. And you're going to learn how to get it, personalize it for your business, your sales process, all of that. And this is right around the corner. It's going to be affordable for anyone.
Yeah, there'll be multiple different levels, tiers, whatever you want to call them, based on how much you want to commit, basically.
Absolutely. And what we're even going to do for those of you who are just like, hey, I just love to get this stuff and do it on my own, or like I'm on a total budget, right? We're going to give just the community access where you get our done for you stuff. It won't have the coaching or anything like that, but you're going to have all our courses, all our modules, all our done for you stuff, all our marketing plays, all of that. And you can interact with everybody and ask questions and respond and get value that way as well. And we'll have our own private app too. So you can get on your laptop, but you can get on your phone. So you can literally be working out and getting all the education coming to you. And heads up, guys, that's going to be $97 a month.
Yep.
So if you're somebody who's just like, dude, just give me the information, I can run with it. Great. We're going to have that option.
Yep. Go for it.
The thing is
all
like
there for you.
We've got personal trainers, online coaches, gym owners, chiropractors, anything health and wellness space. We have them coming to us and we can't take on everybody one-on-one. It's not always the most appropriate option for everybody either, given their cash flow situations too, right?
Very true.
So we're going to be able to meet the needs on where you're at. And that's why we're rolling this thing out. And we're going to give you the help that you need as you need it. And this is something that we've been wanting to do for 2 years.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, really,
since at least I came on into the position I am. So
yeah.
And we've just been so busy, but they're just like everything else in the world. There's no better time than now, and there will never be a perfect time. So we've been seeing a lot of demand for this, a lot of requests. And so it's now just a matter of let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. And we don't like to slap up shit and just have it there. You know, it's going to be well thought out. It's going to be all of this kind of stuff. And it's always going to grow and expand because the business environment, social media, email marketing, it all evolves.
Yep.
It all evolves. And that's part of the problem. Shit, you hire a marketing company. They're still running the shit that worked years ago. It's like, that doesn't work today. That doesn't work in my market. That doesn't work for my business model. Yeah, valid. There are different ways to skin a cat, right? And that's it. We want to align you with the solutions that work for you, your business, that play into your strengths, into your specific market, with your specific avatar and who you work with. It's got to be personalized to some degree. And so we're bringing that into that group experience as well.
Right.
And we're talking like, I mean, all the done for you stuff. Andy just built an amazing, you just showed it to me.
Yeah.
This amazing GPT on like how to really define your brand and get all of your stuff written in your, it's like, I look at that, I'm like, oh my God, Andy, you just saved me like 60 hours. It's wild. It's wild. And yeah, so anyways, I'm just really excited about this, guys. Really excited about it.
I can't wait to be able to open it up and just help more people and build this amazing community of people within the health and wellness space and just lift each other up, because a rising tide rises all boats. And it's going to be, I'm not saying this to toot our own horn. I just don't know of really any other community like this right now. Mm-hmm. And that's what really makes me excited.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be awesome. So keep an eye out, guys. And if you're listening to this, you're like, shit, I'm interested in at least one of those options. I'd love to give you a landing page right now and have you check it out and give you more info. We don't have it yet. It's like I said, this is right around the corner. That being said, hop on a 30-minute call with us.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll put the link in the show notes. Raj, if you can put that in there for us. 30 minutes. Tell us about your business. Let's identify your sticking points. We'll give you instruction on what we think would be the best way. And when we have access to our Group Plus or our portal community, the 97 option, great. Or if you want to work one-on-one with us, great. So right. We'll make our suggestions on what we would do in your shoes, what option would be the best, and just get rolling on us. Get rolling on it. And you can ask us questions anytime you want when you're part of this community.
Yep.
You get direct pipeline to ask us questions, to ask the whole community questions. And it's all in one spot. You go in there, there's every single done for you thing and course and everything. There's the discussion group where you can respond, ask questions. You see everybody's bright, shining faces on there. You can DM people one-to-one in there. And we have all our group call links too when we have our weekly calls and our occasional different calls too, just for quarterly planning, right? We've got our sales and butts and seats call that we do every single week. I lead one on high-level stuff every single week as well. So you can make as much out of this as you absolutely want, and it's going to be massively affordable for you, no matter what your budget is, no matter where you're at in business. So that's it.
That's it.
We're just excited about it. So we're like, you know what? It's not done yet, but let's just talk about it, because so excited, because I can call 50 people back who one-on-one wasn't the right option for them at the moment, and saying, great, now we can help you. Sorry it took this long, but we're prepared. You know, we didn't want to slap up shit and sell it. That doesn't help anybody. Nope. Now we're ready for it.
We are. And I'm super excited. So yeah,
all right,
just stay tuned, guys.
Yeah. Set up a call with us if you want to learn more right away, and then we can plug you in as soon as it's ready. But we'll keep you updated as well. Appreciate you guys listening in. Share this with somebody who also needs some help so they get an understanding of it. And appreciate you guys listening in, and we'll see you next week. Listen, if you're stuck and could use some advice in your business, whether you're just starting out, a veteran in the business, or expanding online or into multiple locations, you can hop on a free call with us to pick our brains at ptlegends.com/one-on-one call. You can see that in the show notes. That is with numbers. Chances are we'll be able to help you get some clarity on what you need to do specifically in your business to get to the next level. It's not a sales call. We'll connect you with the right resources to help you solve your problems. But if you want to learn more about working with us, that's cool too. We can share that information should you want it. So book your call now to get out of the rat race before your week consumes you, which is easy to do at ptlegends.com/one-on-one call. That's with the number 1 on the number 1 call. You can find this in the show notes. See you soon.